Welcome back, everyone. We are on our final day of this amazing series that we've been a part of. Mishana, the amazing journey, and I cannot wait to give you and the updates from all 3 weeks. But before that, let me welcome Siddharth Kapoor in the booth.
Hey Nikki,
Hi, what bully
how
is the
are
last day?
you? Actually, it is not. We have to come back tomorrow. I've just found out we have to come back for another live stream tomorrow and on the Masters table. So I don't think we are going to get rid of each other that easily.
Oh, I'm not trying to get
But
it. I don't think so.
right. I'm just taking, we have this
Oh,
joke around. But
I
still,
actually didn't know we are coming back tomorrow and for the Masters table. It should be interesting.
yeah,
But
it would be really interesting because I'm really interested in what's going to happen with the crown today because we've got such an interesting and a crazy lineup of all these amazing players who are playing it. We'll get back to that later. But guys, welcome. I'm sure you guys are waiting to know what's gone down in the past few weeks with IOPC as we are towards the end of this mind-blowing series, which has been crushed by like some crores and crores of rupees. We'll come back later too, and I've had a great time playing this. Nikki, it was so much fun, and I've learned so
yeah,
much. Sorry,
um,
an internet went a little.
yeah, that's fine. I'm saying, yeah, it is, you actually have learned a lot, Bully, because I remember these conversations with you on the stream, and you're like, hey, that's something new. Maybe I can implement that in my game. And you had 2 deep runs in the crown yesterday, and
Yeah, I came. I
yeah,
mean,
that's
89th is
impressive.
not bad. Yeah, 89th is not bad. Like for like a
Out of
non-pro,
around
like
4,000 players.
yeah, 89th is not bad. I don't know. I've not made such a close finish in the crown before, and मेरे लिए एक नई चीज है क्योंकि मैं I was actually playing my A game yesterday. I know it, and I lost to a flip ace king versus tens, but that's fine. That's poker,
Oh
and yeah. And the guy who actually had tens, he ranked quite I think low, like ninth or tenth or something like that. So it was
okay.
something I know that. Oh, हाँ वो एक अगर फ्लिप में जीत जाता तो मुझे पता है कि I would have reached a good spot, but it's poker, and for the first time I did not feel bad yesterday after I lost. I'm like, do not feel bad, do not feel demotivated. You have to
Yeah,
work on your game, and it'll happen because this is what it is. After you play and you miss out on something, you have to work on yourself and see where you're lacking and study it. Of course, you got to study the game. You can't just become a pro overnight. It's like school. So, to everyone who's watching, do study the game if you want to be a good poker player.
that's a very, very good attitude to have. That's a winner's mindset. There you go. Like instead of sulking and complaining or whatever, just looking forward and seeing how you can improve in the future is what separates the winner mindset from the average mindset. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really good on you, Bully. Well done. We actually had 1.2 lakh entries in all of IOPC, and we crushed the overall guarantee by 2.1 crores, making the total prize pool of 32 crores. 32 crores in 3 weeks. That is something only IOPC can pull off. What amazing numbers.
Yeah, pretty stories, Nikki. In the last 22 days, this seemed to be like the best game. Yesterday I was watching all the tables and I was viewing all the tables that was going on in the crown, and I was like, they're such amazing. Look at these players. They all are playing their A game to win that one crown, and come first. And yeah, uh, I had a great time watching this. But we have a special guest today. We have to invite him now because he has to bounce for a meeting soon. So before we get on with the tournament, I would like to invite Mr. Awad in our console room. Hey,
Oh,
buddy.
yay! Hi!
Hey Ricky, how are you?
Good. Congratulations for winning the PLO high roller, and that must be something else because I've been seeing you make really good runs in tournament hold'em, and here you go and win a PLO high roller. Tell us about how you feel, and do you really play PLO on a regular basis, or is this your first good results?
No, I play PLO. I regularly play a lot of PLO cash games. But yeah, honestly, it was surprising to ship this one. I mean, I don't know shit about PLO MTT strategy, right? I just know normal PLO cash games. So it's a funny story. I actually slept off, that night. And then I woke up and I saw the registrations were still live. I'm like, let's take a punt, right?
Oh,
I mean, it's equal to a cash game punt, and then it just wrecked in. Like half an hour was left. And then, yeah, it was a dream story till the end.
oh wow! So you almost max late dredged it and casually shipped it.
Yeah. That's the best story, right? I mean, you don't have
That's
to
the best
grind much.
story. That is the ideal story. So, but I actually have seen your name on the winners list before this as well. You shipped another tournament. And what has been? Tell us about your IOPC experience. This whole series. Did you grind a lot? How was your experience? Did you win a lot? Everything.
No, I didn't grind a lot, to be honest. I played, I think, around 10 to 15 tournaments this time. Actually, I have a full-time job also, so I don't get that much time to grind something or to even study, right? But yeah, all the marquee events I played, definitely. And very, very decent IOPC. I think I am pretty satisfied, right? One ship, one third in the high rollers. So pretty decent payday for the for this 10-15 day period.
Yeah. And you know what? We actually have a surprise in store for you. It wasn't just a decent payday. We are going to give a silver badge to the winner of the PLO High Roller, but we are giving you a gold badge because
Awesome.
PLO is a very different format, and we've decided to give you a gold badge. So you're one of the gold badge winners of IOPC. So that's like the ultimate glory in online tournament poker in India.
Yeah. That's great. I think IOPC definitely comes up with newer form of rewards and recognition, right? And
Yeah.
and it's like kind of a first of its kind in the whole poker industry. So that's great. As a player, it's great.
So tell us about how was it a difficult final table, hard time, or was it just smooth running throughout?
So I knew. I think final table was tough, right? I think the first couple of eliminations were quite smooth, right? I mean, they were coolers only. I mean, somebody had a flush and a straight draw. Somebody had a two pair on the flop. You know the money is going in, right? But I think when it was three-handed, we actually went for a deal. I had around 100 bigs. Sajal Gupta, again like a proper pro, right? So he had 70 bigs, and Mayank Jaggi, he had 30 bigs. And nobody was extremely short stacked, and again, I didn't want to grind 1 or 2 hours more. Like it was already 4:35 a.m. I'm like, let's go for a deal, and luckily both of them accepted that. But yeah,
Okay,
it was a
yeah,
tough final
Sajal
three
is
for me.
he's very, very good. Sajal is one of the,
Yeah.
he's improved really a lot, really quickly. Very smart guy from IIT. And
Yeah.
so it sounds like a really tough final table. Congratulations again. And in other news, like
Thank
I
you.
heard somewhere in behind the scenes that you look a lot like Bully's cousin.
No, it's crazy because we have the same eye color, I think, and my cousin also, he looks very similar. My chacha's son, he looks very similar to him. He's
Okay.
actually he actually looks a mix of my chacha's son and my bua's son together. Like you know,
We'll have to investigate our family trees, Siddharth.
100% bro. मतलब कहाँ पर तो कुछ तो हुआ लगा इसमें कि ऐसे है, we but no,
Yeah.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
But you
Yeah.
said you have a full-time job, and I see you very regularly right on the fence. How are you balancing the two?
It's tough. It's honestly super tough, right? So I think I play only 2-3 days a week, right? And that too, I start grinding at around 9 or 10 o'clock after 2 hours after the tournament starts or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So I can't grind the whole schedule. I don't ever gun for leaderboard contests or whatever, right? Even the Monday ones, Saturday ones, even the Tuesday, Wednesday, everything I skip. It's just not sustainable doing both things, right? So the marquee tournaments is something what I play.
Yeah. I mean, there's also work from home going on, right? You'll be working from home, and that helps in
Yeah.
freeing up some time. But it's so refreshing to so you're quite a serious player, like you play all the time, and
Yeah,
And
I
that's
played
one
a lot with. I played a lot with him also on the table. So
yeah,
now
yeah.
I know
It's
you.
very
I
impressive.
remember your display pictures of this cat, the eyes and all that. I remember that also. मतलब कि ये कौन है? And then I remember I asked you a question